right, D. Smith, you said the Jurassic Park 3, Jurassic World, I'm just telling my age. Jurassic World 3 trailer was stupid?
The whole concept is, I still have backlash over the ending of the little girl letting all the dinosaurs out and the
Just like me,
ramifications.
we're clones.
Right. I would have tackled her so hard. It's like, no. You ain't doing that. You
Get
are not
prosecuted
doing
like an
that.
adult.
Yes. Hey, humanity's on the line. Shoot, of course I'm gonna prosecute. It looked good. It looked good on being real and honest. I thought it's good. I want to know how they're gonna explain the ramifications of the last events overall.
Mm-hmm. I'll be honest with you guys, I was not really impressed with it.
Yeah, same.
I mean, it just history repeats itself. We weren't impressed by Jurassic Park 3, so I mean,
But I mean, at least okay. I'm a JP3 fan. I'm one of those guys. I'm a JP3 fan. I like Spinosaurus. I like that. It was short. It was an hour and a half. They knew what it was. They got in. They got out. They gave you one kind of. They gave you Dr. Grant again after being with Ian Malcolm for the second one. I don't mind Jurassic Park 3. It's good camp. It's obviously not as good as the first two, but I feel like Jurassic World took Jurassic Park 3's campiness and just dialed it up to 11 for the whole series.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really okay, so my whole concept about this is that the Jurassic World series has lost its edge. It is being catered to now as more of a family friendly PG-13 romp that everyone can enjoy the ride on. But if we look at the first two films, they were really horror movies. And the way that the dinosaurs ate people, killed people, like terrifying ways, horrible ways. Samuel L's arm on eating raptor. You know what I'm saying? The Dilophosaurus spitting the venom in what's his face and getting eaten in the damn Jeep. You know what I mean? Like the T-Rex like chomped on homeboy in the toilet seat and was like hurling his body left and right. Like these are horrific ways for anyone to die. And then you look at this new film and the main characters are all safe. No one dies in a horrific way. The dinosaurs are just like, oh, well, it's more of a lighthearted action film rather than these kind of horror films with kind of esoteric story themes of man trying to become God and nature and trying to control nature. Like a lot of the edge of Jurassic Park was lost, man, in this new series to become more family friendly. And I get it. They went for the bag. Each one has made $1 billion. They went for the nostalgia. But I mean, even if you look at Jurassic World, Jurassic Park, The Lost World, when the T-Rex stomped on homeboy who was on the ground, who was screaming for his life, and the foot came up and he was still stuck to the foot. And then the foot went down and this time he came off, but his body was squirming in the footprint. Like, that's just horrible, man. Like, they these new dinosaurs, they ain't killing like that no more, man. They soft. Yeah. They went soft, bro. They went soft. I mean, I really think that the series has just become, just kind of generic and just biting into the nostalgia so much that they don't really need to try hard to just fill the nostalgia bones up with the musical score, the T-Rex roar, and a few raptors, and the crowd goes home happy. And I think it's definitely lost its bite, pun intended.
Nice.
Do they? Like yeah. Do they even show blood anymore?
Hardly. I mean, you hardly see the deaths, and you don't really see the blood. They cover it up.
Nah.
Y'all remember the second movie when the little the small dinosaurs, the compies they called them nickname, when homeboy was running away from them because he got lost from the group, he jumped over the log and they jumped over that log and just bit the shit out of him. You saw the blood in the water, and then later on they was like, "Did you find him?" Yeah, what was left of him? Like You know what I'm saying? Like that horror is gone, man. Like I had nightmares on Jurassic Park, man. I don't know about y'all,
No, it
but I
did.
had fucking nightmares from that shit, bro.
But
Like,
it's so crazy
Yeah.
because the original Jurassic Park, like in this climate and everything, you don't think that would make $1 billion? Like if it came out now,
I think it would.
I think it would. I
I
think it
think
would,
it still
especially with the
would.
horror
So
element.
yes,
But
so
yeah,
it's
they
so
would have to go
interesting.
more for the horror element.
Yeah, they would. It's so interesting that they try to cater to that, like for the bag, like you said. Um,
I mean, the theme. I know the theme parks sell, and I know that the merchandise sells, but it's just lost its heart. You know what I'm saying? It's just lost that uniqueness of a series. And I mean, shout out to Squeege because we talked about this at work, and he brought it up. And as him as a horror fan, I mean, just dude, the second movie went okay. So this third film, the dinosaurs are out in public. We already got that in Jurassic World. The T Rex was out in public in San Diego, was terrifying the fuck out of people.
mhm.
I mean, it ate a dog. You can't do that no more. The T Rex ate a dog. Dog came out from the house, was yelling at it because it was drinking in the pool. The owner saw the damn chain of the dog in the mouth with the dog house attached to the T Rex's mouth. They killed the animal, yo. Like, they killed the little dog. You can't kill dogs no more in movies, man.
Not
Like,
since John Wick.
not since John Wick, man, have we seen a dog go down like that, bro.
Oh, it's like post-apocalyptic now, right?
It's supposed to be post-apocalyptic, but it's not
It shouldn't
really
work.
because there's still people around.
Yeah.
And I know they got the returning cast. I mean, as much as complaining about it, I'm probably still gonna go see it because I've seen all of them. I've seen all of them. Big time fan, but it does leave a certain taste in my mouth that I don't get. I'm not excited. It's kind of like I'm just going to go because I've done it for so long.
Hmm.
The Jurassic Park series was like the cream of the crop for film, and at the very least, if it didn't have the quality of the first one, you knew that you were gonna be terrified. You were gonna jump. You were gonna think about when you went home that night. You were gonna think about like, yo, I really don't want to go out like that. I don't want a T Rex to pull me from a Jeep and then have another T Rex, have one T Rex hold me by my leg, have the other T Rex grab my other leg, and they literally rip me apart as they consume me. Rip me in half. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like you don't like it stuff sticks in your head, man. The horror of seeing these creatures come to life. And now they're like, oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, I just want to pet it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right. In fact, I was thinking one of the only real ways they could go with this is we just start hunting them. Like it would be a good plot twist, which probably won't happen if a bunch of people just like because there's all these people that try to hunt in Africa all the time.
Mhm.
What is the biggest predator you can catch? A dang T Rex, a raptor? There'd be a whole bunch of people out just shooting them, and that would be for or collecting them and keeping them as pets. That would be more of an interesting thing to go for, seeing if they could try to domesticate them. But I highly doubt they're gonna do what you said, Donovan. They're probably just gonna be like, "Oh, look at them now. Let them be with nature," type thing, and show no blood and nothing really crazy. Maybe a few attacks here and there, and that's it. They're not gonna do anything major with it
Mm.
to say anything about it.
No, not at all. I mean, I know they have the nature conservation kind of aspect to it with the let's save the dinosaurs and all this and that. But I'm gonna give credit to Squeege. He called it what it was. He said this is what they should have done. This third film should have been the second film. The second movie was straight filler. The second movie was straight fucking filler, man. Nothing really happened with that. It was basically the Lost World. Just that, instead of just we want to make a theme park, so we're bringing the dinosaurs to the people. It's like, we need to save the dinosaurs, but someone's stealing the dinosaurs and still give them to the people. So this second one should have been the third film where the dinosaurs are out in public. Life finds a way, and and all this and this and that. And then the third film should have been like fucking I Am Legend with dinosaurs. And
Ooh.
they needed like you have like Chris Pratt dies in the second film. Like major characters
that would be cool.
die in the second film. So the third film is literally you have Dr. Grant, maybe Bryce Dallas Howard's character. So it's like I was there from the beginning. Now I'm going to end this. You know what I'm saying? I need to cause. We gotta create this disease that will, be like The Walking Dead with just dinosaurs.
Get affected.
Right, we're working. Maybe the original scientist in the first fucking movie, I forgot his name. He comes in like, look, we're working on this. If this succeeds, then this will cause a disease that'll cause the dinosaurs to die out, and then humans can reign supreme in the world. And then there's the existential question, like, oh, should we do it? Do we deserve this? Do we not deserve this? We played God. We don't deserve to come back. All that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That would be great. That would be really
I dig that a lot.
Bro, they would have killed that shit. But
scared to pull that trigger. They're scared to pull that trigger.
Scared to pull it. They just made the Velocicoaster, bro. Like they need seats. They need seats filled.
Oh man, they don't want kids being scared to get on that Velocicoaster.
Right.
No.
Don't you want to take a picture with the Velociraptor though?
That's my favorite. It's like, motherfucker, this shit will eat you. Like, yo. I see you, Frank. What's up, man? Yo, Frank. He must be on mute. But dude, I mean, I remember when my family, we visited Universal Studios when I was a kid. Let me tell you something. I was fucking terrified to go through the Jurassic Park section of Universal Studios Islands of Adventure. I was terrified, bro. I was scared as fuck that this damn raptor was gonna come out and like eat us, man. Like, even though it was fake, I knew it was fake. I was still like, I don't want to see this shit. Like, oh man, I remember my dad. Say what?
Oh no, you go ahead with your story. I had a story to tell about when I went to Disney World.
Okay. I mean, real quick, my dad. We went to this regular zoo, and they had an animatronic dinosaur section. And my dad, I think this probably stemmed it. He lifted me up. It was I don't know if it was a T-Rex, it was some kind of shit. The mouth was open, the sound effects was going, it was roaring, and he put me up to this damn mouth like it was going to eat me. And he kept, he inched me closer and closer and closer. I'm like crying my ass off. And I think that fucked me up for the rest of my life. So go ahead, O.
Yeah, I kind of had the same experience, except it was in the Animal Kingdom at Disney World, where we had got on some sort of Jeep or some shit like that. And
you rode the dinosaur the ride.
Yeah. And that big ass dinosaur head that was just inches away from you, I'm like, oh fuck no. Even though you knew it was animatronic,
you still freaked out.
I still have that scar thing because, like, in Florida, they have surf shops where they have a shark hanging from a pillar and shit like that, hanging upside down. And my friend is like, put your mouth inside. I'm like, no, I have a what do you call it? It's not a phobia.
Phobia.
Yeah, I have a phobia of big ass animals and stuff like that. Even if it's fake, like putting my head inside of a fake shark. No, I don't fuck with that. I don't like big ass dinosaur mouths near me. I just have a huge phobia of anything else that could capably like eat me or fuck me up. So I have a phobia of just big ass animals. But dinosaurs was one of those things I'd be scared the fuck out of myself.
Right. And these kids are missing out, man. They got the damn what's the show on Netflix? The Jurassic Park Triassic era or some, it's like a CGI type joint. Like,
yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's a friendly little cartoon, and my immediate thought was, how are they not eaten yet?
Right. I mean, when we were kids, We're Back from Universal Studios. We had the animated joint, completely separate from Jurassic Park. Made us feel good as kids, the walking, talking dinosaurs being tamed and, the songs and all that shit. Cool. But Jurassic Park was something different, man. That shit hit differently. That was like, oh, this is Jurassic Park. Motherfucker, you may not live through this shit. Like seriously. And now it's just like, I could run away from a T-Rex in high heels. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, man. It's I hope the best for the. I mean, they're not gonna end it with 3. They'll reboot it in another 5-6 years. Jurassic Universe, dinosaurs. He fucking knows, man. Who fucking knows, bro?
They go to space. Velociraptors are in space now. They've colonized the moon.
Life finds a way.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with
Now
a
it's gonna be
family.
it's gonna be Fast and Furious crossover with Jurassic World and shit. So Vin
Oh
Diesel will
Lord,
be
don't give
jumping
them
from.
ideas. Don't give them
Vin
ideas.
Diesel jumps across a T Rex's mouth and shit and grabs a lady from the
Oh God.
T Rex's mouth.
Oh gosh, man.
I know they're dinosaurs, but they ain't stronger than family. Oh shit, that's the crossover. Instead of the Bad Boys crossover, we get the Jurassic Park Fast and Furious crossover. Oh my gosh, dude.
Nah, I'll take that Bad Boys joint over this.